Good day, YouTube. It is Sunday. It's November 19th, 2017. I am wrapping up a weekend of activities, and aren't those the coolest wheel and tire combination that you've ever seen? Well, probably not. But hey, I got a pair of wheels for 60 bucks. They're 10 inches wide because I've got 8s on the front of the Stepvan. And what size are those tires? 245/70s, something like that. And we went to, as big as we could buy, a 315 75/16 tire on the rear of this thing. Let me get down here where I can. Can you see that? Maybe, maybe not. And it looks cool. The other thing we gained out of this, sorry for the finger in the screen, is those are like 35, 36 inches tall, where I was just like 31 and a half with these. And it gave me enough speed. So this thing will go down the road at 55, even 60, without wrapping this thing too hard. That was money well spent. Tires are expensive. The wheels were a bargain. Together, money well spent because I don't have to re-gear it now. So I am good to go. Just giving you a little update video. Here's what I've done over the weekend. But we've got the holidays coming. I have more shop time coming, so I can really get after other projects. So I'll tell you what I've got done and what we're going to do over the next week or so. So, very happy. We had a big swap meet, auto parts swap meet here in town. Yesterday I spent more than half the day there. Didn't get anything spectacular, but I stock up on shop supplies like, wire terminals, a lot of, the miscellaneous throwaway tools. Can you see this? Maybe I should turn this light on here. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I stock up on hose clamps. I actually had to go buy hose clamps at the auto parts store the other day. Oh, man, swap meet came 2 days too late. So I got to wander through my total mess. I got so many projects started and show you I've never completed, but I have completed as far as I wanted to this weekend. I spent, today working in here, and I have all the painting done along the wall there. That was everything it was intended to be. Got all the trim painted, and it was cedar, so it's all got 3 coats. And all because I really wanted the high gloss finish. That is Rust-Oleum, baby. But it's no more expensive than any other paint, and it gives you a super strong, super high gloss finish. It's over plywood. I got this special deal on a pickup load of 3/4 inch plywood when I bought this barn from a guy, and they were all like 27 inches long. So I pieced together the interior of this whole barn on this side with that really inexpensive plywood that I bought, top quality, brand new, but 27-inch pieces. So I built the base pedestal for my stools. I had bought those stools a couple of years ago with this in mind. This bar we picked up this year, just a couple of months ago, at a antique sale, antiques in the streets kind of thing, in Coburg, Oregon. And it was like, oh my gosh, that is so perfect. I actually went screaming home. I got some measurements. I came screaming back here, which is like, 45-minute one way. It's going to work. I grabbed my trailer and went screaming back down there as everybody was packing up. And I think they wanted $4 1/4 or something for it. And they hadn't packed this up yet. They had just about everything else packed. And I had my trailer sitting there by the street. This was still outside. And I see 3 $100 bills down on there. It says, here it is, $300, and you help me load up my trailer. You don't have to take it home. And they did it. So, cool. It's a great fit. It's far from the way I want it to stay. It's usable. The Formica's not very good. This is like upholstery vinyl material, and those are tacks. Not real great, but works good for now. It is the size that I wanted, the shape that I wanted, the style that I wanted. We'll work on the rest another time. But I got it all in place. For now, put a shelf up. And this is progress. The old Philco refrigerator, which still works like a champ, is going to be painted red one day with a Coca-Cola decal there to kind of make it look like a pop machine. And then we'll probably reposition it, turn it around. I'm going to get rid of that table, and I got some junk here still piled up that I got to do something else with. This has been kind of redone this way. That's going to be, and I'm looking for a couple of like high top red tables with red stools. A similar stool to what you see behind the bar. I actually got that stool with the bar, and I'm looking for like some high top red tables with 2 or 3 stools for 2 tables to position in this area, and then this table can go away. That needs a bigger top, red top obviously. I want them all to match. So I'm not going to fix that one up till I get the other tables. Then I can get Formica to match everything and build a new top or whatever I have to do for that old pedestal, and then reupholster the diner seats and possibly put them on a wood pedestal like that so they can be anchored into the floor. This floor was poured like a shop floor, not like a home where it's not perfectly flat, square, level, and all of that. And this is my barn that we're in right now, built 1947. This is just my man cave. We don't live here. This used to be a dairy barn, and this is where the cows came in before they went to be milked. So there was just stall doors on this wall when we bought it. We had to jack up the roof because the posts it was sitting on were rotten. Jacked up the roof, put a foundation in, put a wall there. And over on this side, it looks like the exterior of the barn, but it was all built at one time. I was promised that it was all built at the same time. And thus they just had places over there where there was hay in this rack. So the cows would eat there, and they would be taken one at a time through this sliding door into this room, which was the milking room. Okay, that's enough about the barn. So what's coming up? So next weekend is Thanksgiving. It's a 4-day weekend. I've taken an additional Monday off, so I have 5 days. And that's a lot of time. I don't normally get that kind of time, but about once a year. So I got parts coming in for the Pinto. When I say parts, I think I have everything. Throttle cable, tires, tubes, a kill switch. What else do I need for this thing? Everything I remember, I can't remember. Oh, a headlight. A petcock for the fuel tank. Everything I thought I needed, I've ordered. And it's coming, and hopefully it gets here like Monday, Tuesday. And because I want to work on that. I need to rebuild the carburetors on the Goldwing. The carburetor kits are here. Oil filters here because I didn't have one when I changed the oil. And fuel filter. And I have a rebuild kit for the rear master cylinder. So I want to work on the Goldwing next week as well. That's going to be a day to do the carburetors, and I'm not sure how much more I'll do on it because I really want to work on some other things, but if I can get it running right, I'll pull it off the lift and we'll do something else. And then I think we'll go back to the Stepvan and do a little more interior work on it because I have this mess sitting out here, and I just will finish up cutting plywood and stuff. Everything I'm going to do for a while. It's probably too dark in here for you to see. Yeah, this I don't have a light handy. Or yeah, I do. So I do have the rack bolted in. Toolbox I need to secure. I might look at getting a 110 volt circuit up to that middle fan, because that's the location I would put a rooftop air conditioner, like for an RV, or heat pump down the road. So I want to get the wire around there. I want to put some conduits across the ceiling from corner, or from one side to another in multiple locations, because the corners all the way front to rear are going to be accessible, so I can add wiring and so forth. This thing is going to be a living, breathing deal, and every year the equipment could change or update or add or subtract or whatever, so I got to make it accessible for all the changes that will no doubt happen. So that's coming. I think once I get this all sheeted, like the windows and the vents, I think I can talk maybe my father-in-law into making me some frames for that. And then I may get the carpet cut at the carpet store, or the big box store, Home Depots or whatever, Lowe's, and maybe carpet the walls. We'll see how far we get. I did get the heater in. It's not completely bolted in, but I did want to drive it to the swap meet, and I thought it'd be fun to have a heater and a defroster, even though I didn't have a windshield wiper yet. Not that they don't work, because they do. I just haven't put the arms on because I got to pull the glass. Wow, lots to do. I have 5 days next weekend. You can bet that I will use that 5 days to maximum efficiency, as I always do. Stoked about my wheels and tires. I'm glad I don't have to re-gear it, so we are checking some stuff off the list. So, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing. Please share my channel. Try to spread the word a little bit so we can keep this thing rolling, and we'll catch you next time.